It's pretty easy to get lost here. Literally makes me look like I have a beard and I want to scream. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Happy Saturday. It is finally the weekend and it's been pretty nice this week. It's been in like the 70s / low 80s. We had a heat wave for I think like 2 weeks straight and it was just so hot. So now it's finally starting to cool down and we went out yesterday and I'm feeling a little bit bloated, so I figured it might be nice to go for a walk. I might walk to Central Park. I'm gonna see how tired I am. So I'm just gonna pack my little bag. It's a Lululemon belt bag that I got last year and I actually really like this. If you don't carry a lot of stuff to the gym or you just want to run errands, this is perfect. It's just black and silver. So I'm just gonna stick my wallet. I'm either gonna bring these headphones or my other pair. I have this like plumping gloss. I'm gonna bring this Tower 28 spray, and then these are my other headphones. So I'm gonna see which one actually has more charge. Because I left one of these earphones out last night. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this one because one of the AirPods is actually good. And then I need room to fit my keys in here. And then I'm also gonna put on this sweatband just because I did my hair yesterday and I want to try to keep it nice as long as possible. Also, that like IT Cosmetics CC cream, in certain lighting, I don't know if it's because like obviously through the summer my face got darker, but I swear it's giving me like 5 o'clock shadow and it's really pissing me off. I tried to vlog in front of the window and it literally looked like I had 5 o'clock shadow and I was like, what's going on? So this morning I just had some tea and I was thinking about having my pre-workout, but since I'm going to be walking for a little while, I don't want to have to use the bathroom because usually like I'll take my pre-workout in the morning and then I'll just go to the gym and use the bathroom. So I'm just going to bring water with me. But my outfit, I'm just wearing this little like Amazon top and leggings. Like I said, I am feeling a little bit bloated because I had a burger yesterday. And I think I'm supposed to be getting my period soon also. So I'm just going to put on top this Lululemon jacket, but I wore this short sleeve, so just in case I get hot, I can just tie the jacket around my waist. I'm also going to wear my Gentle Monster sunglasses, and I'm just going to bring some cold water. Oh, shit. My straw just fell right out of this. We actually had a water bottle in the fridge and I was just gonna bring that, but I might get thirsty. I walked to Central Park by myself a few weeks ago and it was actually really nice. I walked there on a weekday and just the vibe was so nice. The last time I went, I think my fiance and I went, we walked on his birthday and there's like this part where there's like a fountain and there's stairs. If you've ever seen Gossip Girl, that's where Blair and Chuck got married and it was actually closed the last time we went, but when I went it was open and it was really nice. That was literally the first time I've ever dropped this on the ground. God. I need to get some new workout shoes because my shoes have holes in them. I also never use this camera anymore just because the battery died and I haven't charged it for like 2 weeks. But it's so cute because it looks like a phone when you're holding it. So, and I'm so mad because this IT Cosmetics thing literally makes me look like I have a beard and I want to scream. But you know what? We're just gonna push through it. It's really nice out. I think there's some kind of like bike club going on. It's so nice out, like the weather is perfect. I don't know what part of the park this is, but I only walk to the parts that I've walked with my fiance because it's pretty easy to get lost here. But it is so beautiful out, and you can like see everyone riding like these little boats. I don't know how much these boats cost to rent, but I've always wanted to try it. But the water is filthy. Like a little frazzled because I was vlogging and I guess I pressed it and it stopped. But it's such a beautiful day today. Like I think it's 70 something degrees. It is so nice. I was trying to do a cute little moment on my phone, but it fell, and I think it's because this person donated this bench, so they did not want me to do that. And just fell right in the dirt, but we have to get footage, right? And this is where I was before, like the fountain. It's on the other side, so I think I'm gonna walk around this way and then go back over. This is actually really creepy because there's literally no one around. So yeah, I would not recommend. And like the park is like safe during the day, but at night, holy crap, me and then, oh my god, I'm scared of squirrels. I just wouldn't recommend this if you're a woman by yourself. Good morning. Oh my god, my head looks really big in that angle. So today is Sunday and I'm taking a lash client, and I do know her personally. I'm going to give her a few things. So this is also kind of like a part of my closet clean out. So I wanted to show you guys what I was actually getting rid of. So the first thing is this white skater dress that I got from Zara. I bought this last year with the intent of wearing it over the summer, and I've never worn it. So yeah, I just think something about like the way the sleeves are on me, it doesn't really fit my body type. It just like kind of makes my shoulders look really broad even though they aren't. And then where this, you see like this sewn in waist part, the way it is, I feel like it's too high, if that makes sense. I feel like it should be lower. So I'm gonna give this to her, and this is in a size medium, but it's a very cute white dress, so giving that to her. I also have this dress from Aritzia that I used to wear quite often. I got this during a sale, and I just haven't worn this in probably over like a year or two. It's just a bodycon dress, and yeah, I just think something about it being racer neck. I do like racer neck tops, but it being like racer neck and bodycon, something about it, it's not really my style. So I'm giving this to them. I'm also giving them this little cropped shirt that I got from Zara. Sorry if the lighting's kind of weird. And yeah, I watched this like TikTok. I hate referencing TikTok, but I watched this TikTok of this girl, and she was basically saying that if one of your goals isn't to look like frumpy or not put together, that you shouldn't own clothes that don't flatter your body type, or you don't give yourself the option to look a way that you don't want to look. Does that make sense? And I do like this shirt, but I find myself when I wear this, I'm always like, I don't like how it looks with my Everless pants. So I'm like, let me just give this away. And I much prefer, remember guys, in the last vlog I showed you guys that like white slinky top that I got. I much prefer tops like that on my body. So yeah. Another long overdue item is this cropped striped Zara shirt. Stripes, just like, especially if it's tight like this, I don't know, it just makes my boobs look like a bullseye. So we're gonna give this to them as well. And then I have these Zara jeans that I wore a lot. Sorry if the lighting's kind of bad. And I did cut them so they were more cropped. And I'm giving these away because they're a little too big. They're a size 6. And the buttons, like the way these buttons are, even though they do flatter my body really nicely, the buttons make my stomach bulge out even more. And whenever I wear these, I kind of felt self-conscious, so I'm giving that away. I also have this pleated maroon skirt. I got this a few, like maybe last year, and I've never worn it. Someone gave this to me. I think this is from Zara. Oh, actually, this is from H&M. So I'm getting rid of that. And then I also have this. This is so freaking cute. This is like a pleather midi skirt. Tried to pull this up, didn't go over the butt. So giving this away, but this would have been so cute. Like I envisioned wearing this with like high knee boots and like a nice little sweater. I just thought this was gonna eat, but fortunately does not eat on me. And then remember guys, these Melina pants, I don't know if you guys have had these or seen these, but these pants were crazy like viral. These are the Aritzia Melina full leather pants, and I remember I bought these for myself for my birthday. This was one of my first Aritzia items. These pants were like $200, and they are actually way too big. They're a size 6, and I really wish that I would have gotten the cropped version because these are pretty long, and I can only wear these with boots, and I feel like they don't look good when you roll them up. And I swear I've only worn these like 2 or 3 times, so giving those to them as well. I do have a few like makeup bits as well that I want to give them. And I also want to give them this top. I thought that I had put this in the wash, but I guess I didn't. So I need to wash it before I give it to them. But this is another one of those tops where I feel like it's just not flattering on me. I feel like the buttons are up too high. So I wish they would come down a little bit. And yeah, this one. And then I also think I'm going to give them this dress from Zara, the like floral dress. But I need to sew the button back on this. So yeah, I'm still debating, should I like wear this one time? Because I searched far and low for this. But yeah, so that is everything. I also just set up the lash bed. I just need to put like my light here and then take out my lashes and stuff and just set them up. And I just finished uploading and editing the thumbnail for my vlog. That vlog probably just came out before this one, so definitely go check that out. And yeah, that's really it for the agenda. I think later on today I'm going to take the clips that I filmed that you guys are seeing before this, the Central Park clips. I kind of like to edit clips as I go because I remember I used to just edit like weekly vlogs all in one go and my computer would always crash. So I've been taking the time to like edit things as I go. But yeah, making pretty good progress. They should be here around 10:30. So I will chat with you guys when I'm done. I also think I'm going to meal prep today. I'm debating if I should make that into a separate video, but I'll update you guys later. It is time to meal prep. So I got this chicken from Costco. This is chicken breast. Personally, I like meal prepping chicken breast better than chicken thighs. I don't know. And this comes in a big pack. So if you are into meal prepping and you don't know where to start, I would definitely recommend these big packets from Costco. So I was originally going to make 4 of these packets, but inside each one there are 2 chicken breasts and they're pretty large. I also had to dethaw these, so I just left them in this stainless steel bowl and water, and I let this sit for, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 hours. I am going to clean these, so I'm just going to rinse them under lukewarm water, and I make sure to rinse them really well. I personally hate preparing chicken. I just think it's absolutely disgusting. So I really make sure to rinse everything off, and then once I rinse the chicken breast off, I will put it into this stainless steel bowl, and then I will also rinse out these packets just because the cross-contamination with chicken is just crazy. So I will throw that out, and then I'm going to paper towel dry my chicken breasts and move them over to a cutting board. I do have cutting boards that are for specific things. So like this cutting board is for chicken. We have a cutting board for fish, meat. It was like a cheap packet that we got from Amazon. I will list it down below if you guys are interested. And then I also have a knife that we use for meat. So I'm just towel drying these. I keep on saying towel dry. I mean paper towel dry these just so they're not sopping wet. And I'm also going to cut off any extra skin as well as blood. Like I said before, chicken is just like, it's not one of my favorite proteins, but I feel like it's the cheapest and kind of like the easiest to make in bulk. So all of like this extra stuff on the side, I have to cut off. To be honest, you really do not have to cut that much off. I'm just very weird when it comes to chicken, so anything that looks weird, I have to cut off. And sometimes if I leave like too much skin on there, it doesn't cook right, if that makes sense. Also, these chicken breasts are pretty thick, so I am slicing them right at the top just so that it will cook evenly. And I am going to cut off any blood or like any veins that you guys see as well. So once I'm done with all of that, the chicken is kind of dried, and I've also gone and washed my hands and washed everything that I used. So I have this pan sitting on the stove. I heated it up to, I would say, pretty high, and for the amount of olive oil that I'm using, I used about 2 tablespoons if you guys are looking for measurements. And when I put the chicken on the pan, I want it to sizzle because I feel like it's going to make the skin, you know, nice, not really crispy, but definitely give it like that golden brown color. So I'm making 4 and they fit perfectly in here. And I'm going to be using a bunch of seasonings. So I'm using adobo. Is that how you say it? Adobo? There should definitely be a little bit more of an accent. I'm using parsley, and then my fiance makes like this mixture. So it's just smoked paprika, chili powder, cumin. That will usually like be in one container. And then I'm also going to add some of these Trader Joe's seasonings. So there is a 21 seasonings, which has a bunch of different stuff in there. And then I also have this citrusy garlic seasoning, which is pretty good if you guys like lemon. I like to, I don't want to say over season the chicken, but I do like to add a lot of seasoning just because I feel like chicken can be kind of dry and it can be kind of bland. So I want to season it as much as possible. And I will start to flip the chicken over to the other side. I would say I left this chicken in the pan for maybe like 7 minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and season this part that isn't seasoned. So I like to let the opposite side cook for probably another 7 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it again. And I'm also going to add in a little bit more olive oil. I think I showed that in the previous clip, but I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil, and then I'm going to cover this. So I like to cover it because it kind of draws out moisture and it's going to cook the inside really nicely. My only mistake was I should have added a little bit more olive oil and covered the chicken a little bit longer, because usually there will be like some extra juice at the bottom, but this time there wasn't a ton of juice. So I'm going to let this cook, and then I'm going to move on to my veggies. So my mother-in-law actually gave us these green beans. They're super long. I've never seen green beans this long before, and I'm just going to cut off the top and bottom and then just cut these into slices. And I did rinse these off, but once I'm done, I'm just going to stick them in this bowl and then just leave them in water. It looks like dirt on these, but it's just the color of the string beans. I made sure to really scrub them, but there's no dirt on them. Once I'm all done with the string beans, I'm going to chop up some garlic. You guys know I absolutely love garlic. Like, I don't know what it is. So I'm basically just chopping up a whole clove of garlic. I was thinking about doing my little garlic chips, but I was a little lazy, so I'm just cutting up this whole garlic and I'm just going to chop it up, and I'm just going to add it into my string beans afterwards. Like, I didn't have time to be doing the fried garlic thing. But if you guys are interested in that, I did cook it in the last vlog. So if you guys want to see how I make these little garlic chips, then definitely go check that video out. So once I'm done chopping everything up, I'm going to turn the fire off on my chicken. And you guys see like that extra juice? There should have been a lot more, because basically what I'll do is I will save that juice and add it to the chicken when I'm done, because I just feel like the chicken can be kind of dry. I think honestly, since I added that parsley in there, I usually do fresh parsley. I feel like the parsley burned, but anyway, I like to transfer this in another bowl, and I do like to shred this. I need to get some kind of chicken shredder, but I find that this is the best way. Like, this is the best way I like to enjoy chicken, is when I shred it. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with a brand new pan, put a little bit of olive oil. I'd say I used about 1 teaspoon of olive oil with this. I'm going to put some black pepper. I'm also going to add some sesame oil, and I also added a little bit of soy sauce at the end. I didn't show that. And I'm just going to cook these. We do have to cook these a little bit longer, because I guess just because they're bigger, I have no idea. And I added in the garlic, and I also, before I added in the garlic, I did put the cover on top of these so that they could steam a little bit and cook. So the total cooking time for these string beans, I would say, was probably 10 minutes. So now my chicken is all shredded. It's also cooled down, and I do have some leftover sweet potato mash that I made last week. It's still good, surprisingly. These containers, I believe I got from Amazon. I used to have 7 of them, but over the years I only have 4 now. So yeah, we also have this food scale, so I'm just measuring out everything. It does take into consideration the weight of the container, so you can zero that out and then you can just measure your food. So I'm measuring my chicken, and I'm just taking out anything that doesn't
meet my measurements, I'm also measuring out my veggies. And then with the sweet potatoes, I did measure them, but I'm kind of also just going based off the spoon that I use. So at the end, all of the like containers weighed the same. It's just I measured the sweet potatoes with the spoon. Does that make sense? I feel like that doesn't really make sense, but yeah, perfect little meal prep. I did end up running out of string beans, so for the rest of the week, I'm going to just use some frozen broccoli that we have. I also have spinach, and I can use that with white onions, and then I do have chicken left over, so I'm just going to store that in a separate container, and then I will reuse these containers to prep out the rest of the week.
Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. I'm so tired. TMI. I just got my period last night and it was just very painful, so I feel very tired this morning. So I think I'm actually going to skip the gym. I just feel like as of lately, like whenever I get it, it's just very painful. So what was I saying? We went out for like a mini walk. We went to go get some bagels, and I'm just back now. So I'm just gonna make some tea. I showed you guys my favorite tea before. It's the Usaluk tea. I have a bunch. This one is my all-time favorite. This is the tropical black tea, and what I really like about these are the teas are very high quality. They're all made on Jeju Island, and they're very like fragrant. So you really don't need any sweetener. I also really like this tangerine blossom tea. And then these are the more like high quality teas just because they're in like that kind of silk bag. These are just regular tea bags, but I find that the regular tea bag ones taste just as good as the more premium ones. So Earl Grey is my favorite tea, like just tea ever. Yeah, does that make sense? And this is a really good one, this signature Earl Grey tea. Another really great tea, Earl Grey tea, is from Mighty Leaf. That one's really good. And then I also have this Moonwalk tea and this Cherry Blossom one. So this one I got while I was in Korea also because it was in season there. So really good. I think I'm going to do, actually, I don't think I'm gonna do these right now just because I am fasting a little bit, and I think one of these has like this little candy like star anise in there, and that has calories, so I'm just gonna do this tangerine blossom tea. And I've also been really liking this honey from Whole Foods. I'm usually not a honey person. I just don't really like the like taste of honey, but I will add it into tea, but I can't just like eat it straight. But this, I've actually been taking like small spoonfuls of it. So this is the organic light amber wildflower honey. I think maybe that's why I like it, because it's kind of seasoned a little bit, not seasoned, but flavored a little bit differently. And then I have this mug from this kettle from Muji. I used to have a bunch of like really cute teapots, but I got rid of them when we moved. I I usually just let this like steep for 5 minutes. And I showed you guys these cups a few vlogs ago from Crate and Barrel. This little cute silver spoon. This doesn't come with it. The cup and the coaster come together, but this was separate. And I think this holds like 5 ounces of water. Here. This is the bagel I got today. Pumpernickel with butter, not toasted. It's been sitting for a little while though. And just some water. Hi guys, so it is around 1:40 and I'm sitting down and editing this vlog right now. I'm editing the meal prep portion and I'm debating if I should do a voiceover or like stick captions in. I feel like it'll probably be better if I do a voiceover, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm also going to cut some of my nails. I have been using regular gel polish as opposed to builder gel, and the builder gel is thicker, and these are my natural nails, so they're pretty long. But with regular polish, they are just prone to breaking more, and especially since my nails are longer. So I actually have 3 broken nails right now. One is like a slight hair break, so I'm gonna cut, like, look at that. I'm gonna cut this off, and then I'm going to do Gel X for these 2 nails. So yeah, but I couldn't cut these off before because I had to do like an unboxing for that travel engagement ring that I showed you guys. I had to do one for Instagram, a reel, so I had to keep my nails on. But yeah, I'm gonna cut my nails and let them grow a little bit, and then I think I'm going to do them Monday or Tuesday next week, so that way they're like super fresh for my birthday. But yeah, just editing this, and then I want to get this video up tomorrow, so you guys will see it Wednesday. Hi guys, I am heading out to a Broadway show. I'm gonna go see Aladdin, but I just want to show you guys my outfit really quickly. Can't even see it, but I'm wearing this like black jacket with gold buttons that I got from Korea, and then this is just like a tank top from Zara, and then these pants are from Aritzia. You guys see? I'm also wearing the watch that I showed in the last vlog. This is the Pascal watch. I just changed the band to this brown color. And then I'm just gonna wear my Chanel ballet flats. I'm gonna do this little Assoy purse. And for my perfume, I'm gonna use my Dossier Baccarat dupe. So see you guys later.